So many people ask, how do you go from 100 to 100 million? So stick around, we'll answer all those questions in this video. See you soon. What's up everyone? My name is Mo Fala. I got my dog here. I'm a 27-year-old entrepreneur and this is Sunny. And Sunny is a beast and we named him after the sun because we run Simple Solar and that's my company. And for that company, we are the 44th fastest growing private company in the nation. And we work hard, we do really great things. I'm also a CEO, I'm an investor, I'm a real estate entrepreneur, and I love to help people. We're gonna take this thing up and we're gonna go to the moon. The skill sets that an individual has at $100 to $100 million are two entirely different skill sets. And the person that you become in that process is ultimately more valuable than the money that you make during that process. And so the things that I had to do in order to make myself an individual that is worthy of having a $100 million company was that I had to give up on the things that were holding me back. I had failed so many times prior in my life and I kept on making excuses and making justifications for my shortcomings. And the most important thing that I feel that I took away from going from 100 to 100 million was that I had to have extreme ownership on everything that happened to my life and everything that happened inside of my business. And so that was not making excuses for my shortcomings. It was when I failed, I looked at myself first and I said, this is what I did wrong. This is what I could have done better. This is how I can improve from it. And so I took every single failure as this was my fault and I used it as a learning lesson to be able to propel myself forward so I don't make the same mistake again. So the first thing is that you have to have extreme ownership and accept full responsibility for everything that happens in your life and not blame anyone else and not be a victim of the circumstances, but be the individual that creates circumstances and understands that everything that happens inside of you, your life, and in your business is 100% your fault. The second thing that I had to do is I had to become a better decision maker and I had to be able to focus on what are the things that are gonna help me move my business forward. And so I understood that every decision that you make is either going to help you or it's going to hurt you. And I simply had to remove and take out all of the decisions that were gonna hurt me and slow me down. And so what I did is I sacrificed, and I wouldn't even say sacrifice, I let go of alcohol, I let go of weed, I let go of parties, I let go of women, I let go of all the things that were gonna slow me down and distract me from my goals, and I pushed it all off to the side. And I started to focus on the things that were actually going to help me move my business forward. So I got better with my health so I can be more productive and have better mental clarity. I got better at the gym, I went to sleep earlier, I read more, I focused on personal development more. I focused on the things that actually moved my business forward, and that's where all of my attention went. And so I ultimately led down to a position of making every decision based on, is this going to help me in my business or is this going to hurt me in my business? And I put all of my attention on the things that were gonna help me in my business, and that's how I made all of my decisions. I made it very quick, simple, and easy to make a decision because the longer you wait on a decision, the heavier the weight is and the slower it makes you go. The third thing is I took out all the maybes in my life. There were so many areas in my life where I had maybes. Maybe I wanna do this, maybe I wanna do this. I was stuck in so many different maybes about different things. And so I cut out all of the maybes. And when it came time to making decisions, it was either a yes, I'm going to do this, or no, I'm not going to do this. And getting rid of the maybes gets rid of all of the distractions. It gets rid of all of the attention being focused in so many different places. And I was able to preserve and keep my attention on the things that actually mattered. And probably one of the most important ones was I put all of my eggs in one basket. I did not have a plan B. There was no focus on anything else. It was either I am going to make sure that I win at this and I succeed at this, or I'm going to die. Like, it was nothing else except for this and only this. So many people get distracted by shiny object syndrome and they see the next big thing and this, and they want to get involved in investing and real estate and Forex and cryptocurrency. How do we add this play and add this play? And this? I got rid of all of it and I said, hey, I'm gonna go tunnel vision. I'm gonna hone in on one thing and become the absolute best at that thing. And so I got rid of all of the distractions and I went all in on solar, on building the absolute best and biggest solar company that was out there. And so by being able to get rid of all of the distractions and put all of my attention and focus on one thing, I was able to exponentiate the amount of growth that I had in my business to propel ourselves forward. Being consistent was so important. And a lot of people, they work when they feel motivated. And the truth is, 90% of the time, I'm not motivated to get up and do the work. 90% of the time, I just wanna sit at home and relax and be in bed, but it didn't matter. I had a responsibility and a commitment and a goal that no matter what, I knew I was going to hit, because the pain of regret lasts far longer than the pain of discipline. And so by being able to stay disciplined and focused on the things that actually mattered, which is getting up, showing up, putting my face out there, shaking hands, meeting new people, and being able to let other people know my message and producing outflow in the amount of work that I did, I was able to consistently show up day after day after day on all of the days that I didn't want to, because I knew I had to. And being able to put my short-term pleasure of staying home and relaxing and sacrificing that so I could have long-term game of building the biggest solar company in the nation, that helped me win over long periods of time when other people played at a very intense level very fast and then crashed. We played intense, but we stayed consistent, and no matter what, we showed up every single day and we got to work and we did the things that pushed us forward. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.